Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 17, the show, Road to the Show with Colby Baer. This is episode 62, and we are going to wrap up this season here in his second year as a professional baseball player. Of course, his first season here in the majors, but his second year as a professional baseball player. And there you see, we're just 7.5 games out of first place. Really don't have a shot at the division, of course, and also to the wild card. I think we're about, I don't know, four or five, something like that, out of that. So no shot at the wild card, no shot at playoffs at all. But we'll go ahead and get into this action here. So this will be game one of a 3-game series with the Red Sox. As we'll go to the second inning here and see Colby there. You see leading the Rays right now with 38 home runs here for this season. He already has 100 RBIs also. So he's looking pretty good here in this first year already with stats-wise. So 0-2 here count for him. He swings on this one and misses, and that will wrap up the inning with the final out here in the second inning. So no score after 2, as now we go to the fourth inning. Runner at second with a 2-1 count in his favor here. Colby getting underneath this one, and yeah, that one is going to just be a fly ball out to center field there. No problem there for the Red Sox there. They get out there, and that's a wrap up the inning there in the fourth. So he couldn't do anything in the second or the fourth. Now we'll see what he can do here in the sixth, as they are up by a run here, and we'll see a 0-1 count here with nobody out here. That one right there is a screamer there to Pedroia, as he gets that one, and that is an easy ground ball out. So Colby, yeah, he just a little frustrated here, doesn't know exactly what to do here. So now we go to the eighth inning here. We'll see here, and oh, this third baseman snags that one. That robs a run or base hit there. Almost gets the runner double, or gets the Rays doubled up there on that one, as they could have easily tagged the runner at first there on that one. As we'll go ahead and see here, the Red Sox will go ahead and win this one of a final score of 5-2. So they will come back in this one and get the victory. So Colby 0 for 4 in this one. He's at his average right now at 399. Yeah, we've been around that 400 mark a couple of times now, and we're still around it right now as we're trying to see if we can end this season here at 400. So we'll go ahead and get into game number 2, as he did not, like I said, did not do so well in the first one. He was 0 for 4, and now he's going to try to see what he can do here, as they have a day game now. And we'll see how this goes here at Fenway Park for this second game of the series. Second inning here now, runner at first, and Colby will get walked on that one, as he will go ahead and take first base and be placed there on that one, as the pitcher there just lose track of Colby. And that's something you don't really want to do here, as Price having a tough day here today. Now fourth inning here, Rays up by 1. We'll see what Colby can do here with nobody on board, 2 outs. Try to get a 2-out rally going here, but no, that one's going to go right to Ramirez, as he just gets the ground ball easily there and tags it back. So now we go to the 7th inning here. Colby trying to look for a base hit here, trying to move this runner over from first to second, or maybe try to even drive him home. Down by 1 here. It's a 2-1 ball game. Rays are trailing, and that one's going to be a nice hit there. That is going to be a single there for Colby, as he rips that one right down the third base line. Hit that one a little too hard there. He could have easily had a double, but that wall and just that short left field line there. So now 3-2 here in the 9th inning here, top of the 9th. We'll see what Colby can do. He hits this one right up the middle there, gets past the pitcher, but the shortstop there will make a nice play there and get Colby out on the play. So nice job there from defensively from the Red Sox, getting Colby out in there. We'll see now here. We'll advance to the 12th inning here. It's a 3-3 ball game with a runner on first. And Colby hits this one. This is be a chopper. He gets past the shortstop there, or excuse me, second baseman there, and we'll see if this one's going to be thrown in. And it is, as the runner there at home plate there, nice job, gets in there and gets the run, and Colby gets an RBI and of course the double there. So now Pedroia now coming out the bat here. It's a 4-3 ball game, 1-1 count for him with 1 out. Colby getting off the bag here just a little bit. Colby's gonna go ahead and advance there. That's gonna be a ground, or a I guess you could say about swing there, but Pedroia there, they'll show him getting on base there safely at first. So now you have runners on the corners here, and you got a chance here to try to drive in another run here as they only have one out. Colby is going to see this one, and this one is going to go not deep enough for him to tag up to home plate, and that'll be 2 away with runners stranded at first and third. So good try there, try to do something with that one, but just the ball not deep enough. So Walker Rudd coming up the bat, 1 for 5 for him today. He's really having a terrible time here as they have a 2-2 count on him, but 2 outs, and that will be a strikeout, and Colby will be left there at third base. So couldn't get in for the insurance run, but they do get enough there just to get the win, as they do get that 1 run they need, and they get the victory. Final score of 4-3 is your victory for the Rays. So the Rays pick up a win here in Boston, and hoping that they can pick up at least one more here to win this series against the AL divisional champs. So we'll see how that goes here coming up, as we'll see. Red Sox don't have too much to be sad about, because I mean, come on, you're going to the playoffs here. So Colby right at 400 there. All he needs now is just a couple of hits. I would say probably about 2, maybe 3 to be just on the safe side here, and he can keep his average up once he gets 4 at bats. If he does have he has a 2 for 4 type of day, he can actually hold on to that spot there, and he'll be hitting well over 400, which would be, well, we haven't seen anyone do that since, for the last, what, 20, or no, it's been probably the last 40 years or so. So we'll see here. Now we'll go to the second inning of game 3, and we'll see what Colby can do as the bases are empty. 1-0 count here for him, and that was going to be a ground out there at third, and an easy play there to first base. So Colby just cannot muster that one. As you see, Panda there throws that one to first. Now 4th inning, we'll see what Colby can do here. It's 6-0 here. Boston leads this one, so it's a tough game here already early in this one. The bullpen, or the pitching, not the greatest for the Rays here, as they go ahead and get the force out there at second, and they do not get Colby there, so that'll be a fielder's choice, and of course that will not be a recorded hit for Colby. Now 6th inning here, we'll see what he can do. 0 for 2, he's ground out twice already here, and we'll see what he can do now with a bases empty and an 0-1 count, as the Rays are trailing by 7 here, and there you see a nice ground ball there to short, and another ground out there for Colby. So his 3rd ground out here in this ball game here today. Doesn't look like that average around 400 is going to stick, as we're going to try to see here and see him swing at this one in the 8th inning here. Nice swing as he gets a base hit here. Then this may keep him somewhere near 400, but I wouldn't guarantee it, as we'll go ahead and see that the Rays, of course, will lose this one. Of a final score of a shutout, 8-0. As you see Colby's final numbers here, yep, 398 for the season with 38 home runs and 101 RBIs. So we do not get a 400 hitter, but we do get a guy that hits pretty well here for this season. As you take a look there, yeah, we're not going to the playoffs there. Unfortunately, not this season, but with the way this team's been playing, especially the last month of the season, and getting that momentum, hopefully that will be something they can work on during the off season, and something they can springboard off of going into the next year. So there you see the current the up the minute standings here as we wrap up the final day of baseball and getting ready here for the playoffs. Of course, we will not be a part of. So that means we'll get ready for the off season. Of course, re-signing players and looking for, hopefully the team will get a get a better starting 5 for ourselves, and not to mention the bullpen, which has been doesn't matter what team you're on, bullpen is always important to make sure you can reload and make it better and stronger. So that's what we're gonna have to try to do here during the off season. Not to mention Colby's gonna have to work on some of his offensive and defensive skills there during the off season. Work on working better behind the plate, getting be able to throw guys out and all that kind of stuff. So that is something that, of course, he'll have to be working on during the off season. Talking to him, he says he's going to take some time off for about a month you know, getting away from baseball, just relaxing. Maybe take a vacation and hang out with the family and friends. But for the most part, he'll be right back in baseball. He said that he's going to play some, possibly play some winter ball in Mexico or something like that. So that'll be something, an option he can do. But for the most part, there he's going to be, you know, really working on a lot of his skills and just trying to get better. As you know, he had, for his rookie year, very impressive. You know, 38 home runs, 101 RBIs, hitting near 400 for him. So you know, you don't see too many rookies that do that, if any. We haven't seen players like that for, you know, for years now. So, but there you see, yeah, he is the, well, we'll see here, the most valuable player for American League right there is Colby Baer. Congratulations to him on that award. Cy Young, there you see he wins that also. So just looking at some of the awards here of some of the players, Jose Abreu, the slug, or the silver slugger right there, and Edwin Diaz there for us. Hey, look at us, we got the Roy of the, Roy, I was gonna say Roy of the Year, Rookie of the Year, or as I like to call the Roy. Nice job there. There you see his numbers, 300 or 380, 398, 38 home runs, 101 RBIs there for Colby. So what a year he has had here for himself, and like I said, and he just hopefully, you know, he can get his second year ready. Hopefully we won't see him in that sophomore slump that a lot of people say that there is, and pretty much in every sport. But for the most part here, he worked his butt off here this year, and he's hoping to continue even to be even better, especially being, you know, he's kind of the, for the most part, he plays most of the, I think he played most of the games here this season as the everyday catcher. But you know, he's missed a couple games here and there, and he does want to be the guy behind the plate and be able to communicate with his pitchers a lot more and work with them on pitch sequences and all that kind of stuff. So that's something that he's going to have to work on also during the offseason. He said he is going to get with the pitchers and the pitching staff there and work on, you know, working on maybe some new signs and stuff like that, so they can get better. Not saying that, you know, teams are still in signs, you know, but they're still, you know, he wants to be able to have, you know, an on-field relationship with these guys that he can, that they can trust him and he can trust them when pitching and stuff like that. So all that good stuff that you have to do to, you know, be a successful ball team, that the brotherhood and all that kind of stuff that comes with the territory, trying to be a better player and just overall just a better team. So doing all that kind of stuff, I think it will help them out. And Kobe's got his head got a good head on his shoulders there. We're working with a lot of those players like that. You got a lot of young pitchers there also too, that yeah, he can also help out and work with, as he is, you know, just as young as they are, and they can build on to that team. So just looking at some more of these awards here for the National League there, you guys can pause the video and check those out. But yeah, for the most part here, I think overall, I think I'm really satisfied. I think Colby's been a character that we did a really good job of grinding out and getting. You know, he's not the best player, he's not the power hitter as, you know, for the most part here. I mean, he's hit 38 home runs, but he's not like Simon Unger or you know, my other Road to Show characters, you know, Rashad, Bolden, and Theo. He's kind of like in the middle there, because I mean, honestly, his power and his hitting, or I should say his power and contact, I believe are 64, I think, in all those categories there. So yeah, he's not, you know, by far, you know, the slugger or anything like that. He wasn't meant to be that way. He's meant to be more of a defensive guy, and I think we'll see more of that coming up here, because I have been working on some defensive numbers there. I just didn't let you guys see the necessary show him what he can do behind the plate by throwing guys out and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see more of that. I'm trying to get more of that for you guys next season. Try to get those stats better, and that's something I'm going to work on over the off season. So you know, I'll be playing a lot more of the spring training games and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, for the most part, I think I'm satisfied with him. He's been one of the most fun road show characters. And as we see here, looks like the Red Sox went to the World Series, but they lose to the Nationals. So the Nationals are your looks like I think it was the Nationals. They are your World Series champions. So there you see the retirees there, and we'll go ahead and get into those right there. You guys can take a look at those. I got some Hall of Fame guys, I think, coming up here also. So I didn't want to get into too many of these because there's a lot of players on it. But you see Jimmy Rollins and Adrian Beltre possibly getting.
A manager gives a quick wrap-up as another season campaign comes to an end. An early winter check-in. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. An unexpected turn. And just like that, a player must pull up roots and move on to the next destination. A recently acquired player meets with his manager before debuting with his new team. Respecting his irritation with having been traded, the manager exercises diplomacy with this new addition.
Okay, what just happened? Over the offseason, if I'm understanding this, we got traded, and we're being traded to the World Series champions, the Nationals. Okay, well, I'll take it. So, coming up in the next episode, you guys, episode 63, we'll start the new season with the Nationals. So, we'll be part of the Nationals. We'll be playing with Bryce Harper and company in this season. We'll see what we can do. Maybe, hopefully, repeat as World Series champions. Maybe Colby will get his first ring here with this new ball club. But apparently the Nationals need a catcher, and they want Colby. So we'll see how that goes here coming up in the next episode. So episode 63 will start season 2, or actually season 3, but season 2 of his MLB career here on the channel. I can't wait. I'm a little excited about it. I'm kind of sad because I really thought the Rays were going to be the team that he was supposed to be on, but at the same time, now I'm kind of excited now because we're going to be with the Nationals. I've never played with the Nationals team before, and with Bryce Harper and company. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes here coming up in the next episode. So stay tuned for more Road to the Show here on ESGNet with Colby Baer here on the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully we can get him to the World Series and get him a ring, and we'll see how that goes. So hopefully you guys enjoy the episode. Please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Road to the Show here on ESGNet. You guys can follow us on the Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description. Check us out there for the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming and in sports in general. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you guys next time.